Green. We have round 2. SRE Racers Experience with Luxsim24 League round at Oulton Park. The guys, so you've just had the damn cars leave the pits, ready qualifying. So there were so many cars last week. We have had to do something, and we split the cars up. The first 10 minutes. So the first 10 minutes of qualifying will be the AM cars. They will enter the pits. There'll be a couple-minute break, and then the pro cars out on track. It's a bit of a break. Field. Rams 1. Give everybody a bit more better chance to get there. Qualifying laps in. We have got many new drivers. Right. 33 cars have on track, I believe. I have again tonight. Young Theo, mate, you there, Theo? Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, your microphones are very quiet tonight, buddy.
Okay, I have looked at the settings to hopefully make me a bit louder, and Matthew's looked at that. It should be working, so I'll have a little look at that now.
Yeah, I have got cranked up, guys. I do apologise if you can't hear him very well. Waiting for the first laps to come in. They are just coming in now. In Byron Russell across the line is in first place at the moment. And Jamie is behind him in the BMW, and Miles is back to second place. Adam is just taken pole position. Dan Morey, our Shitty Esports driver, is second place. He was striking livery on that car this round. Very, very nice colours there. So they've changed from the white and blue to the yellow, pink, black. Very nice.
Am I a little louder now?
It's still quiet. Be able to get around it as long in the sim isn't too loud for me, which we can do something about. We can take that down just a little bit. Make a small adjustment. Turn it up in. Please, guys, if you're in chat, if you can let me know how that sounds. Obviously, we're just trying to bring his a bit more, hear what he's saying. At times, Bush still in first place. Jamie Goodall second, Dan Morey third, Byron Russell fourth. Mark Southgate's in fifth. And then just because we are Miles Owens and Jamie Bush at the moment. And the guys at times. Past that, I believe, currently on that would jump on. Goes across the start finish line, so he's making the improvements. And he moves himself up to second place at that. Just under a 10 from back, over a 10 or so off the back of Adam. Down a little bit. So guys, please do let me know if anything is loud, quiet. Best to make the adjustment, get it right for you. The guy had a bit of a moment. We started to stream and crashed on me. Hey Dom. Down. Cheers mate, thank you very much. Keep an eye on That time's coming in. Ryan Boost gone up to pace. Guys, have a quick look. Have 3 minutes qualifying left for him. Just waiting. I will be called in over the radio at 10 minutes. Guys want to start lining up at the end of the pit lane. Pro drivers.
They are looking extremely fast. I'm looking at the track map at the moment and trying to think of a shape it relates to.
Oh, small. Late from Ryder Bus on that. And just up, or he's taken up pole position. Moment, he's currently 32.55, putting minutes up on the next AM car. And Maury, fairly handy driver. See how that holds up once the Pro Boys get out of track. Let's have a jump on Mark Southgate. Very, very, very patriotic Ferrari. Italian flag. Currently 6th place. Nice lap time. Mark, Jamie good up to third by the looks of it. No, sorry, that was Yuri Haverman's. Up to in the screw e-sport Ferrari. Bottom. Cascades.
It looks like there's quite a bit of a gap between first, second and third place, so I'm guessing by the looks of it that Dan Murray will be in pole position.
Yeah, Dan Murray is currently pole position for in the AM class. Obviously, you've still got Pro Boys to come out and flex their muscles. We are jumping at select. They are ready to come out track. Pro cars, you are welcome to line up at the end of the pit lane. Ready to exit the pits once. Just letting the pro cars know they can start lining up into the pits. Who else have we got track? One of the new drivers, I believe Oscar Eggleston, new driver tonight. Stayed there for might see who that was who just went off track, but if that was Jamie Goodall, jump on with Eggleston. Coming through grids on his way down to Lodge. Good follow to a nice apex on the power, nice and early. Off he goes across the line. Sorry, Theo, could you repeat that?
He's being very, very smooth around the corners there.
He is, yes, definitely. You can hear nice throttle input, Spanish police livery on that car. So we'll be making a call soon that all to all AM cars, not started your lap, not mid-lap. Please exit the track, exit the track. Pro cars at 12 minutes down, you may enter the track. Enter the track at 12 minutes. Yeah, we've broken up qualifying tonight. Boys, a bit of room. Found last week that the mixed abilities on track, they guys tripping up over each other. Pro and AM cars on track, we can keep that happening. Roger's still on track. Cross the line just in time to finish the lap he's on. Monster Lamborghini.
Since there was only 0.03 of a second between them.
Yeah, mate. Quite very close. It looks like we've got the pro cars lined up at the end of pit lane. They are ready. So the AM cars will be finishing their laps at 12 minutes. So 5 seconds, pro cars get on track. We've only got Rosier and Brookness finish their lap. Comes Rosier. You can improve.
It looks like for the pro cars, it looks like we've got a massive army of Luxem cars again.
Yep. Have a fair few cars on track. Obviously, we introduced the Luxim Academy cars tonight with Jamie Goodall, Byron Russell, Matthew Danbury, and the 3 guys running tonight. So pit lane is now open. Let them know. Pit lane's open for the pro cars. Pit lane's open. Head out on track. That's it, and away the pro cars go. Many cars heading straight out of track. Got Aaron Rose, James Boniface, another new driver league tonight in the BMW M4 3. Let's have a look for any other new. Van Hove was with last week. Aidan Lucas. I believe other new drivers is Daniel Goodman. Right.
Extremely fast.
Here's Dan. Hopefully, stream is good for you guys. Let us know in chat. Everything is okay. It looks like the pro cars are on track, so James Boniface, like the first car across the line is going to be Harper. So he got himself at the front of the pit lane as quickly as possible. Jump on board around the lap with Elliott on board the Luxim McLaren. Go through turn 1, Old Hall, down towards Cascades, back straight called Lakeside. So, nice apex from Elliott. Track. Want to run out there because you get a off track and it will cancel your lap out straight away. Into Island Bend. Very, very tricky in these GT3 cars. That's the lack of downforce they've got. Shadows. And then heading down to full cane. Very, very, very tricky cane this is. Watch out for the barriers as close as possible. Clip the apex link. Right. He just carried a bit too much speed in through there. On his way down to the Nickelbrook chicane. That 100 metre ball. On the brakes, nice and early again, nice and close to the barrels on the right, barrels on the left.
And streaming.
On the way up Clay Hill. Next corner, Julius, double apex right hander. Be carried through there. Onto the car loop. Bridge. Behind the corner lodge. Missing that bump. Braking zone. Back again. Elliott coming across the line. First lap. It looks like he must have got an off track. Not taken the lap time. Dan Breen's moved second place in the new Luxim Academy McLaren. Stuart Burton putting himself 5th. Aaron Rose has got pole position for the moment for 1:31.7. That is 8 tenths faster than what we could manage in the AM class. Good. Now, fabulous looking out to see Baron as second. No, spoke too soon. Luke dumped Luke out of second position as well. Ian Williams is a new driver with us this week. Has got ninth place with his first attempt. Pro cars just starting to set the laps in. Elliot must have got to wheel off somewhere. We're going to jump on, see where Aiden Luke is. Aiden Luke cascades at the moment, so exits track. Grass somewhere.
That today's track looks quite like a lasso.
A lasso, yep. We'll go with that. We'll go with that one. So we have a great showing here from Screw Loose Esports, guys. Multiple cars on tracks. No, not many Audis tonight, to be fair, Dan. We've got, obviously, yourself. And I believe Dan Robinson. Only 2 Audis on track tonight. Very unusual. Audi's fastest cars at the moment. Him. James Boniface hasn't set a lap yet. Moments. Fast laps. Keep on board with James for the moment. See if he can get a lap in.
Very smooth around the corners.
We're going to stay on board. James looks like Burton. He's on an absolute mission behind him, to be fair. And James has got out of his way. We're going to go on board with Burton there because Freaky's struggling. Last week he had that issue, a few glitches on track. Suffering with it a little bit by the looks of it. Coming across the line to see that 10th place. And definitely suffering with that tonight. Hopefully it doesn't racing too much. But Elliot put a lap in and just over a 10th of Aaron's fastest lap. The overalls at the moment then. So currently Aaron Rose is on pole with a 1:31.7. And then Elliot Harper second on 31.88. Rose with a 1:31.89. 0.01 between them two. Matt Carolina with a 32.1. Southgate with a 32.1 as well. There's only 0.06 between there. Got Ian Engelstead, one of the new drivers for this a screw Lamborghini in 6th place. He's on a 32.2. We have Luke McEwen, Countess McLaren, currently in 7th place for 1:32. Not be surprised if we Luke move up the order before the end of this qualifying session. And this is a off session for him currently at the moment. Tambourine in 8th place is a 38. Matt Crow's just 9th, 32.9, 0.01 off Tambourine. Ori, it's obviously as an AM driver, currently in 10th place. So effort from Dan. Burton in 11th, 32.81. Alan Bushling, AM driver, in the 12th at the moment. Another screw loose car. Lamborghini, 32.99. In 1st place, we have Linus Orengen and another screw McLaren. Currently in 4th. Hayden Luke, I believe there's another screw loose car, Lamborghini, 33.1. Gregory Van Hove in a Ferrari, he's currently 16th. We have Jamie Goodall, Neil Random, Byron Russell, Oscar Ingles, You're at Haverman, Mike Southgate, Craig Pearson. They are AM driving in the 17th spot. James at point place in 24th row, and then Dan Robbie, Marzo and Daniel Pole, James Hagels, Guntz, Nathan Goodman, which lap Mesherton join us, and Alex back at the moment again. Another row, but track was at the moment, so first the race.
It's looking like we can look forward to a few battles between Elliot and Lewis Rose, since there is about, if I'm correct, about 4 thousandths of a second.
There is currently, actually they've just set the same lap time earlier. So Lewis has done a 31.88 and Elliot has done a 31.88 as well. So these guys have only got a couple of minutes left. We need to adjust session a touch. The Pro Boys have got only a couple of minutes extra to the AM drive. Be making our adjustments next week. We just trying this out for tonight. That we get a turn from it. Looking at the grid, not much has changed. Pro drivers are front. With Aaron and Lewis, Elliot, Luke, Matt, Adam Southgate, Ian Anglestead, then Marine Crow, and then obviously our highest AM car at the moment in place is Dan Maury. Only a minute left. As I said, we will next week going to let the AMs go on till 12 minutes, and then at 15 minutes we'll send out the at 13 minutes out the pro cars. Up the order. Got changes on. Thank you very much, Jason, for the follow. Thank you very much, mate. Where else have we back at the moment? Up into the annual. Aaron's on track still. Currently setting pole. He's heading down to, sorry, again. Lewis is on track. Again, they are both on a fast lap by the look of it. Matt Caruana is on track as well. Matt Crow. Burton is on having issues. Instead by the looks of it. Right, mission has. Right. Adam, I'm going to bring up qualifying results. Race number 1. And as they go, so we have Matthew Danbury. Happened to die. Let us know if that's any better, Kraggles. I've say I had an issue with the PC before the start, and many problems caused when we started. We do look like we had a little bit of a glitch in race. Work out what's happened here. So obviously we are We are still testing stuff out, but apparently he's put Dan Breen on pole. I'm going to get rid of that because that's not good at all. What I believe it's done is it has done what we believe it's done. It's it looks like it's so we were due a reverse grid for race number 2, and by the looks of it, it's done a reverse grid for race number 1. So we'll have to make an adjustment for that for next week. So it has put Dan Breen on pole, so Dan Breen did qualify in 8th position. It's reversed 8. So we were due to reverse 8 for race 2, Dom. It looks like it's reversed 8. Theo, this could be interesting for your brother. It's put him on pole.
He's been implying on the idea of having a bent screen. He has his bent screen now, and let's hope he can keep up that pole position.
Yep. Obviously, we'll have to watch out for the quick boys coming through the field. So we have Dan Breen and Engelstead on the front row. Southgate.
Very clustered at the moment.
Have Mr. Ford himself in 3rd place. Southgate. And off they go. Dan Breen has gone early. Looks like Engelstead's blinking out a little bit.
Wondering to see if there will be any first corner or first lap car.
Looks like we have had some issues. I believe it looks like where the pacer cars have slowed down. Hopefully they are okay. Jump back with Miles Owen on the replay. This was at the start by the looks of it. Fingers crossed we don't have any issues. I think it was just where they just dropped off the pace. Let's go to the front, boys. Dan Breen is scampering away at the moment, making use of this reverse grid's pole position that he has accidentally got. Caruana looking to make a move on Engelstead. Let's go on. Stay with this little fight between these two. Side by side into Fulsons. That's a good defensive move by Engelstead there. We're going to jump onto the gearbox. Looking back at the Luxim Lamborghini, I should say. It looked like we see a big move from Luke McEwen in the background. We've got some huge fights going through the field. Let's go back to Aidan Lucas. He's in the middle of the pack there. Adam Boosteen.
I can see that Matthew's managed to pull a 1.5 second gap.
Yep, he's putting him right in front at the moment. Doing a good job. It does look like all cars have come out on track. So there's Nathaniel Goodman. Obviously, we didn't see him in qualifying. He only picked up iRacing, I believe, a couple of days ago. It's like the hacker on Bridges has had a bit of an incident at some point.
It's brilliant to see, though, that we haven't had too many major incidents on the first lap, even though it was quite clustered up. And I was expecting that we would have a bit of carnage, seen as the first 8 were swapped.
Correct, yep. We're going to jump up towards the front. It looks like it's getting quite racy between these guys. Eagles is still having issues blinking out. That's a big group of cars behind that. Obviously, Southgate, Luke, both the Rose brothers. Elliot, we've got a little bit of a shunt, it looks like, back here between Crow and Lewis Rose. Dan Morey, the highest placed AMP car at the moment, hanging on to the back of this fight. Doing a really good job. Engelstead has had an incident somewhere. He has fallen off the track. Hopefully he wasn't helped. No, he is coming off Fulsers. Probably just got the power a bit too early on the curb. Yeah, that's unfortunate for Engelstead. He obviously benefited from the slight error we made with the reverse grid. And back up, we jump on board with Luke McEwen in the Autos Esports McLaren.
I'm loving the colourful helmet there, that's brilliant.
Yep.
And the yellow and green, I'm not sure what to call that.
Nice standing out well. Luke will want to try and get a good result from this. He's not been too happy in practice with his pace. Let's go back for it. Let's look at some of the fights we've got. So looking pretty close. Ramson on the... He has a 2.1 second lead over Elliot Harper at the moment. Meanwhile, the little fight ahead between the screw loose cars. Looks like James trying to make a pass on Liam as well. Coming down Lakeside towards Island Bend.
Looks like there's also a battle for 10th place with just 20 seconds between Aiden and Joshua there.
Evening, Mark. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're well. Looking pretty racy between these boys at the moment. Let's have a quick look through the field, see if we've got any other fights. It looks like Byron Russell has got Oscar Engelstead on the back of him. Oh, I just noticed we have a pair of it. We do. I wonder if they're brothers, both Norwegian. We have, wonder if they are related. We'll find out. We have Oscar Engelstead, and he's down as Ian Engelstead. Yeah, we know. We need to work on just sorting Theo out a decent mic. I think, Mark. Once we get him a better mic, we can be able to hear a little bit. So we're going to jump on board with Engelstead chasing down Byron. Through Lodge. Complete another lap. Aaron Rose has been off track by the looks of it. It's gone off my screen, so he's must have saved it. Return one. Still chasing up Byron, a little bit run wide there. That'll be an off track. Through it looks like Ray Peasley is trying to. Oh, that's going to be a tough rejoin. Wow. So Jamie Bush in there just making a small error coming off of turn one, Old Hall. Obviously, we know the car can be very out of shape, and just trying to get the car back on track.
It looks like at the top 5 we're pretty relaxed there. Nearly everybody has got about 1 second between them, and now that I see that Matt and Adam
have had a crash, shelled hairpin, so Engelstead has come together. Have a quick look. No. Sorry, guys. Let's see what happens. Liam Williams, James Boniface have had an incident at some point, so that's James passing one of the academy cars. It looks like it's been an incident at the Shell hairpin, and James got through the middle of that. Have a quick look. So James just clipping the right rear quarter of Liam, and Liam just getting a bit beached on the hairpin. That was very sporting from James though. Looks like James did wait for him. So if we just have a quick look back at where they ended up. Yeah, James, sporting behaviour from James. Waiting for William to get back on track. Great notes. It looks like we've got Rory still in 9th place. Hanging on to the back of the Pro cars. Matt Crowe having a little bit of a glitch. So good bit of broadcast for the Altitude boys. Great to see one of the Altitude drivers in here. And we appreciate them racing our league, our new fresh league. Thank you very much. Close battle between the screw loose cars, and still between Brian Buss and Goodall and Byron Russell. Still welded to each other with Engelstone just behind them. It is. I'm not quite sure where to look at the moment, Theo. It's like Southgate and Owens are having a real scrap. I was giving Southgate a clip round the back of the ear. Ah, yeah, just watching that. Looks like Elliot is on the back of Dan Breen. Let's jump up to the front. So, Luxim Academy driver versus Luxim Pro driver.
We've got quite a chase going on there with what looks like Matthews keeping up a little bit more in the corners, but we've got Elliot keeping up in the straights, so it's really going to depend which part of the track they are at.
And looks like, well, team game going on there by the looks of it, letting Elliot through. So, I think Matthew looking for the result rather than the scrap. Doesn't want to get too involved in that one. Go back.
Brilliant sportsmanship there.
Oh, we just see somebody go off there, I'm pretty sure. No, we didn't. We're okay. Still watching Southgate. Passed by Miles Owen. Bit of a rude awakening, giving the poor man a clip round the back of the euro as he passed him on the way out of full. But Southgate's still travelling on. Got Aidan Lucas and Ray Peasley coming at him now. So, just want to bring up Daniel Polt. Doing a fantastic job this week. 100% curse, I must admit. I really like that paint. That's a brilliant scheme on that car. Very different to your usual white and blue. So, I'm going to jump with Daniel for the moment. He's doing a cracking job this week. He had a bit of a tough one at Laguna Seca. A very difficult track to master. To young Daniel, only 11 years old, doing a fantastic job. Got two experienced drivers chasing him down in Liam Winners and James Boniface. Obviously, we know they had that incident. Looks like Southgate's off at the Oulton Park. So that is Druids covering back on track.
Between Adam and Luke there, we've got about it's fluctuating quite a bit. We have still got Luke flying there.
Poor Daniel Polt getting swamped by Liam. Whoa! Oh no, that was a rude awakening. That was really unlucky. Looks like Daniel got loose off of turn one. Liam didn't really have anywhere to go. He was poor old. Yeah, that was unlucky. Watch back. It looks like Daniel got loose, got jacked up by William, and then they just piled into each other. Dan Robbins comes through. Thank you very much, lads. I will take that. And off he goes. 3 positions made up for him. Daniel Poltz. Oh! Keep out the wall. Just clips the wall. That's probably going to make a bit of a mess of the left rear quarter of the car. Sorry, Steve. I should be okay. It may be Theo that will be the quiet one. It's coming up on my OBSs. Very quite loud. We're going to jump up back with the front of the pack. So, Kieran in a little bit of a Luxsim sandwich at the moment. Well, that's a multi-layered Luxsim sandwich. So, Adam's just gone past Caruana after making the mistake. Yeah, I do apologise, Steve. As I said, it's we're going to work on it. We need to possibly upgrade Theo a little bit. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. As I said, we're going to look at see if we can help Theo out to upgrade his mic. The plan is that once Theo's learned off of me with the broadcasting, we're going to put him to his own accord, and Theo will be commentating on these races by himself.
Sounds nice. I like the idea.
Yep. Okay, yep, Steve. Yep, well, the TCE boys, I believe Miles Owen is currently... Let's jump down and see where Miles is. I believe Ray Peasley's one of your guys, isn't he? Yep. So, it looks like he just had a bit of a run-in in with one of my guys, funny enough. Miles is... Where is Miles? Is currently in 18th place. So, he looks to be chasing down Jarrett Hovmans. He's... I believe Miles made up 9 places, so qualifying didn't quite go to plan for Miles, but he's looks like he's working back up through the field. P18 for him at the moment. I believe he is. Have a quick look. He's about 7th in class at the moment in AM. I'm guessing he'll be trying to see if he can get Oliver at Hovmans. We have a quick look through the track. Still very close between. Looks like Byron and Oscar Inglis. These boys have been locked nose to south for pretty much most of the race.
I'm also continuously looking at Matthew Danbury, and it looks like he could be getting a new threat from Adam there.
It does.
The gap was previously 1.5 seconds between them, and now I'm looking at it about 1 second.
Yep. It looks like Adam is moving on to the back of Dan Breen now. He looks like he pulled another gap to him. Daniel Pole diving out of the way of these boys. So, great driving from young Daniel. Dan Morey still hanging on to that first place in AM. Doing a very, very good job. He is a fair chunk ahead of Adam Boostin, who is just coming out of the Cascades, sorry, Dicklebrook chicane. He has got Linus Aring chasing him down at the moment in a screw-loose McLaren. Very, very close there from Linus. Jump on board with Linus. See how close he is to the back of that. We'll see.
Depends on the second between Matt and Adam now.
Getting very close by the looks of it. 6 tenths between Dan Marine and Adam, and then he's dragging Matt, Luke and Aaron along. It's Fletch. Looks like what's happened to Linus. Ah, here we go. We are having so much fun, guys. The race is over. Boys are finished. The first race is done and dusted.
Well, that was extremely fun.
It was definitely, obviously, our sprint race. Not expect to that to finish up as it did. We've got to wait now for the results to come in. So, boys, it's on their slowdown lap. So, obviously, this was race 1. We still have race 2 to come, which will be the full feature race with pit stops. We have said that they do not have to pit if they can make it to the end of the race on their pit stop. Then they will crack on with that. So let's check the results for heat race tonight. And taking the win was Elliot Harper. We had Matt Damberine in 2nd place, Adam Southgate 3rd, Matt Caruana in 4th, Luke McEwen 5th, Aaron Rose 6th, Lewis Rose in 7th, Matt Crow 8th, Dan Morey 9th, our AM winner, Dan Morey, Josh in 10th, and Adam 11th. Just a quick waiting. Does look like tonight the old system's not too happy. I believe we are going to have to look into why we are having a few problems casting tonight. This is a learning curve for us at the moment. Yep, so right. So Linus in 12th, Gregory Van Ho 13th. I believe in we have for some reason not got the names popped up, which is very irritating. Byron 15th, Oscar in 16th, Jarrett 17th, Miles coming home 18th. And next up, you going to change for me? No, you're not. Alright, so we're going to forget the results this one. Apologise, guys. We will post the results up live on our Facebook page once we get this finished up tonight. Now, the guys are out on their warm up at the moment. Second race will be 30 minutes. 30 minutes, I believe. We have set it to 15 laps. 15 laps. Yeah, the fun of live streaming, Steve. As I said, it's this is all very new to myself as well, broadcasting. I've maybe doing a little bit. So
I'm still trying to learn how to make myself louder.
Yep. Theo's still trying to learn how to make himself sound a bit more pronounced. By the looks of it, our SDK, basically the race finished up and switched over to the warm-up phase a bit too quick. That's why we lost the results. A little bit painful, a little bit annoying. But we will find ways to sort stuff like this out. Guys, I've only got 15 seconds to go. That's Luke taking a bit of a rallycross stage for now. Got back on track. Obviously, we seem to have a bit of an accent at the... Right. Steve Lowe said you should try shouting, Theo. You might upset people in the house. Cheers, Andy. Thank you very much, mate. I thought you was racing tonight, Andy. Adam mentioned that you had signed up. That's the guys finished up. We just wait for the grid. Come up. As you can see, I do apologise, our reverse grid hasn't quite worked out tonight. The boys are all just lining up. So, Elliot will be on pole after taking the win. Dan Breen second, Southgate third, Caruana fourth, Book McKeown in fifth, Arrow sixth, Lewis Rose seventh, Macro eighth, Dan Morey starting ninth, highest placed Amcar in the last race. Joshua Burton is going to be starting 10th, Adam Brookstein in 11th, Linus Herring at 12th, Gregory Van Hove in 13th, we got Matt Rannabussen in 14th, Byron Russell coming in at 15th, Oscar Engelstead, Gerard Havermans, Miles Owen in Aidan Lucas 19th. So they're all just running through at the moment. Dan Robbins, Jamie Goodall, Mark Southgate, Akon Bajaz, Jamie Butchernan, Mr. Rosier, James Boniface, Ian Williams, Daniel Pole, Engelstead, Nathaniel Goodban, who has not taken to the grid by the looks of it for the second race, and as well Alex Crater. It looks like he's had to miss the start as well. Thank you very much, Steve. Really appreciate that one, mate. So we are working hard to try and sort of make this as a friendly open league for the moment. So this is our beta season, so we're learning as we go. Obviously, we got a lot to learn. And yeah, fingers crossed. Once we get this season out of the way, get the bugs out of the way, we can bring you guys in a proper official league next season. So Elliot's gone massively early. Left the Luxsim cars for dead behind him. So, sea of Luxsim cars coming towards turn one at the moment. With poor...
It actually feels like a dance how smoothly they do it.
You'd have been fine, Andy. You'd have been fine. Looking through the pack. See if we've got any scraps going on. So the boys got through turn 1, 2, all good. Turn 3, extremely fast through bottom of Cascades and into Island Bend. Top Byron was making a crack at Engelstead. They come together coming out of Shell Oil's hairpin. That's a shame. Obviously, we did not see what happened fully.
Like quite a pressure there. Must take quite a while to recover from that.
Have a quick look at what happened. Looks like Engelstead's jammed. Oh, Byron's got underneath of Engelstead.
A hit from the fact that it was quite clean though, and no plenty of that was the point.
It does look like, though, that has embedded Engelstead into the wall. Really hope, though, it looks like it did. So, Engelstead back to the pits. Back in the field. Boniface having a crack at Southgate. Up and over the hill. Too wide. That is... your luck there, sir. Hanging on to it, though, and... Southgate hanging on to that around the outside. Great tenacity from Mark. Daniel having a crack. Daniel having a crack at James, though. Daniel showing a lot more confidence this week than what he did last week. He's having a good crack at some of the drivers tonight. So, not many changes. Matt Crow's past Lewis, by the looks of it. Lewis has had not a great start. Barton has overtaken Maury. Maury's still the leading Amcar. His next car to be chasing him down is Rannabussen in the Ferrari. He's at Linus Herring between them. So it's a nice little buffer for Dan. Looking pretty close. Looks like Gregory Van Hove is on the back of Wolfenstein. So looking at Greg's I-Rate, he'll be an amp driver. That is a fight for position on track. And
feeling
it
like
was.
I'm going to have the battle between Mark and that was increased there, but considering around 5 minutes.
Shut back. It's like Miles Owen has got Ada Lucas for company with Miles' teammate Ray on the back. I suspect Miles will be screaming down the radio at Ray to get hustled and make Aiden work for this. This is a bit of a screw loose versus TCE race at the moment. Boys doing a great job. A little bit of contact, but so we give close racing a little bit of a bite every now and again. Boys all scrapping. So Nathaniel's leaving the pits. Nathan Goodman leaving the pits to join the race. He is a lap down, but yeah, as long as he gets away, it'll be a great experience for him. Guys flickering around a little bit on track. Cascades run wide there for Miles. That'll be an off track. Very careful about that through the race. Looks like Jamie is giving Ray a workover as well.
It looks like we're having an intense battle. 6th place between Aaron Rose and Matt Crow. There's about 2 tenths of a second, 3 tenths of a second. Looking pretty intense.
Look, cars flicking around the track at the moment. That's just my iRacing having a little bit of a wobble with the amount of cars it's trying to draw. That will sort itself out as it draws the cars up. These boys are all pretty nose to tail at the moment. Nothing too close though, so we're going to drop back through the field. So obviously Jamie Goodall on the back of Ray. Cars decided to have a little flicker dance around the track. We have got his hack on off track behind.
Oh, in the grass there.
Yep. Quite sure what happened to hack on, but sure we can find out. We have a quick look. Got back. Coming out of Knickerbrook chicane, just jumped on the power too soon.
Oh, yeah, and you can see a little bit of fire coming out of the grill there.
Yep, the old flame spitting McLaren as usual. Looks like he just made a small error as well. He's got Daniel Pole coming at him. Need to be a bit careful. Mr. Rosier and Mark Southgate also on the back. I'm not sure why our cars are flickering at the moment around the track. If we can find out why it's playing up. Everything seems to be running good. Fingers crossed this clears, guys. Oh, we have got a screw loose car off.
Oh, yes.
Well, where did that car go? Who was that? That was, I believe, Jarrett Haveman's. It was. Like he has clipped that left rear corner of his wing as well. Just tweaked it up slightly. The front doesn't look like Dan Breen's getting it all his own way. I can only apologise, guys, for why the cars are jumping around at the moment like they are. We've had a pretty clean stream. Now all of a sudden, all the cars have decided to turn into dancers.
A shout out to the brilliant tap dancing cars there.
Yep. Not quite 100% sure why we're having this problem at the moment.
I'm also observing and enjoying watching the gap between Matthew Dambreen and Adam there, which is fluctuating around 3 tenths of a second, but you never know because it can change every now and then.
Yeah, we have got a bar in our CPU that's not happy at the moment. Hopefully we can get this cleared, sort itself out. I can only apologise, guys, at the moment.
Looks like we have a few battles for 17th place between Ray and Jamie Goodall.
Yep.
And a battle for 14th place between Miles and Aiden, and we've just had a few changes around the leaderboard around 16th place.
Oh, there we go, guys. Managed to clear the issue. Nope, and come back again.